Hey everyone, I've got some breaking news out of Washington. More than 24 House Democrats are reportedly preparing to write a letter to President Biden, urging him to end his re-election campaign if he continues to appear shaky. This is massive, especially with a couple of congressional Democrats publicly declaring they have no confidence in Biden's ability to win and serve another term. Reuters is reporting that 25 Democratic members of the House of Representatives are gearing up to call for Biden to step aside if he seems shaky in the coming days. According to a House Democratic aide, there's been a staff meeting at the White House aimed at boosting morale, but some cracks are starting to show in the wall of support we've seen from elected Democrats. After Biden's disastrous debate performance last week, Texas Congressman Lloyd Doggett is openly talking about finding another candidate. He believes it's time for Biden to realize that the hill might be too high for him to climb and step aside for someone else who might have a better shot at beating Trump. Now let's talk about former President Obama. Officially, he's still in Biden's corner, but privately he's concerned. The Washington Post reports that Obama has harbored worries about the party's ability to defeat Trump in November. He's been warning Biden for months about how challenging it will be to win re-election. In response to these concerns, the White House has made some extraordinary announcements. Biden is set to sit down for a one-on-one interview later this week and will hold a press conference soon. These are not things he generally does, indicating they are trying to rally Democrats and solidify support. So, who could potentially replace Biden? People are talking about various possible candidates, but there's the practical side to consider. Joe Biden has over 1,000 delegates, and even though Vice President Kamala Harris looks better in some polls, she's trailing in others. Who would want to jump into a campaign that feels like a losing battle against a strong opponent like Trump? There's disagreement within the Democratic Party on this. Some argue that Biden will not be the nominee ultimately, while others believe the party leadership has too much control to allow a change. If Biden is removed, it could risk fracturing the party, especially if Harris isn't selected as the nominee. Biden's recent performances haven't helped his case. He admitted at a campaign event in Virginia that he almost fell asleep on stage after traveling around the world shortly before the debate. This has raised further concerns about his readiness and ability to lead. Additionally, reports have surfaced about Biden's health and communication issues. His team has given mixed messages about whether he was simply tired or dealing with a cold. There are also stories about him zoning out and seeming out of it during important events. This pattern of gaffes and mixed messages is troubling for many Democrats. If you found this update informative, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for more breaking news and analysis. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.